Welcome back to episode 17 of my Pokemon Emerald Imperium Hardcore Nuzlocke. My name is JV Evolved. Welcome to the channel. We are a couple days since I last recorded. I gave myself a little bit of time to look over this team and see if I found another answer to it. And I did. It's not great still. I also learned that I could have got an encounter before I ended the last episode, which is what I should have done. Before I ran back to the Pokemon Center, I checked to see if I could get in the grass, and I could have. I don't know why I didn't check last episode. It would have at least gave me something to do instead of calking for 15 minutes and not do the battle. But I'm happy I didn't do the battle. This is the team. And as you can see, we now have a Slacking. I evolved Slackoth finally. It was just sitting in the box. But we lead Crocodile. It's holding a Citrus Berry just to have an item. I don't really think it matters, but it is what it is. It can't hold the Yachi Berry, because if it's holding the Yachi Berry, then Darm will go for U-turn, which we do not want. We want it to go for Icicle Crash, which it will. We'll see it one-shots Crook. I will be switching in to Dreadnought, holding a Citrus Berry. Dreadnought has Shell Armor, so it can't be crit, and it wins the 101 against Darm at that point just fine. Then we have Slowbro. Slowbro beats Golem, and Slowbro is actually very important to whether or not we potentially lose a Pokemon. I need Slowbro to be as close to full HP as possible when we take down Golem. Between Slack-Off and Regenerator, hopefully we will be close. Then we have Primarina. Primarina is a hard counter to Tatsugiri, even if it gets a Storm Drain off, which I expect it will. Primarina, one-shots. I should probably check what +3 does against Prim, just to be safe, but I don't think it matters. It doesn't. It doesn't boost shot. And Moonblast one-shot, so that is fine. Then we have Lantern, and this is where the team gets a little... I don't know if it'll work. Lantern is here to beat Frostlass, which it does. But Destiny Bond is a problem. My goal with Lantern is to get a burn with Scald. If I don't get a burn, we then go for Confuse Ray until Frostlass either knocks itself out or runs out of Destiny Bond. Whatever happens first. If we get into trouble, I can switch out of Lantern into Crook, and then switch back. But I have to make sure it's not going for Blizzard on Lantern, and it's doing Bitter Malice. If it's going Blizzard, then I can't do that. Depending on, like, Dreadnought, maybe I could switch in if he has a high enough HP at that point. I don't know. And then the problem child, the Mega Glalie. I originally thought Slacking was a counter. Was just an outright counter and would win the 1-1. I then realized I was calcing without snow again. If Glalie clicks Explosion, Slacking dies. There's nothing I can do. There is basically... the only thing that beats, or that can take an Explosion, is Slowbro. And it takes it pretty well, but it doesn't win the 101. There's nothing I can do to get Slowbro to beat Glalie. Maybe if I had Flamethrower, which I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't think I have Flamethrower. I'm checking. Let's check. Do I have Flamethrower? It would be near the bottom, but I'm gonna be slow. Flash Cannon, I don't think I have... yeah. Okay. So... the plan for Slacking is Slacking actually outspeeds Glalie. It is the only... with Jolly, outspeeds. It's the only thing that does. So Slacking, Hammer Arms. Cool. It doesn't kill because of the snow. It does not take it out. It does like 50. It does a little over 50%. I believe I can then switch on the Truant turn. Hopefully. And that is why I need Slowbro at a good enough HP to eat a hit. Especially if it's Explosion. Because if it explodes there, there's a chance Slowbro lives. If Slowbro is under a certain HP stat, I think it's X-Slacking. Outright. And then I switch back into Slacking, Hammer Arm, KO. Do I need to switch? How many hits does it have to take? I switch in, it takes a hit. I hit Hammer Arm, it takes a hit. Truant turn hit, kill. So it has to take 3 hits. If I switch in, hit, 2 switch in hits. Either way, it has to take 3 hits. Can it take 3? I don't think it can. $45, no. It's holding a citrus. 45 is 90. Citrus heals 25. So that's... It might. If it's high rolls, it doesn't. It's showing it's holding a black belt. It's not holding a black belt, it's holding a citrus. Right? Yeah. I think I still have to risk it. And if Slacking dies, we switch into Slowbro to finish the 1-1 at that point. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking about switching. Well, I was thinking about switching in case of an explosion. That's why. Because it dies to explosion, but Slowbro doesn't. If I switch on the Truant turn, and it explodes, and Slowbro is at a high enough HP stat, Slowbro lives. And on switching, it would potentially be going for Crunch at that point, which this takes better. Okay, that's what my thought process was. Okay, we're good. Wow, it's been 7.5 minutes, and I was just explaining the plan. Whoops. But before that, we are getting an encounter. Because I learned we can. Route 114, Swablu, Zangoose, Seviper, Tinkatink, Sneasel, Skarmory, Vanillite, Sunkern, Hoppip, Snover, Tauros, and Tauros. If we get Sneasel, I count that as dupes because of the other Sneasel. That is just what I do. It is what it is. I could also fish Old Router's Remoraid, Spheal, or Seal. I don't really want any of them. If we get Skarm, my entire plan gets thrown out the window because Skarm can live. Or Skarm might 1v1. I don't guarantee it actually. I have Repellent. Okay. So our encounter here is Seviper. Okay. Plan doesn't change. Seviper is pretty useless. Okay, so me being that concerned and not doing anything doesn't really matter. Cookball. Okay. Save the game. Okay. Let me real quickly check. Citrus Berry, Citrus Berry, Citrus, Mystic Water, Citrus, Citrus. You don't have to be Mystic Water. I can just give you a Citrus. Okay. And this is probably going to be the only battle we do next episode, because the next major battle is, Magma double battle that is going to take me a while to figure out, but we'll at least get there, and I'll start planning it. I doubt I'll get very close to beating it with the plan. Okay, switch Dreadnought on an Icicle Crash. Correct. So there is a slight problem with this plan, is if I get flinched multiple times. Icicle Crash again. That's one. It switched. Oh god, it switched. Okay. It is what it is. We'll figure it out when we get there. They go to Primarina. Icy Wind is fine. God, it switched. I didn't think it would switch, but I think the flinch caused it. Because it was too many turns of me not doing anything. Free Moonblast. Surface, whatever. Prim will be pretty high HP in case we need it for something else later, which is good. I forgot to switch back to this so that you can see the Pokemon. Okay. Glalie. I'm gonna go straight to Slacking as the plan. This is actually pretty good that it comes out now and not later. Because Slowbro can be a slightly lower HP stat to deal with Golem. Return. Okay. That was a lot. How much did that do? I'm at 121. It did 39. Okay. Hold on. What is 39% of... 39% of your HP? Wait, no. It did how much? It did... 71... 70... Can counter kill? I'm clicking counter. It EQ'd. It EQ'd. I think I just messed up. Does Sucker Punch kill from that range? It EQ'd, it did like... It did 25% of my HP. What is 25% of my HP? 25% is 50. I did about 100 damage to its HP, so it's down to 35. Sucker Punch does... not enough. Okay, I have to go slow, bro. Why'd it crunch? Why'd it crunch? Okay, that's fine. I now go back to Slacking. Wanna return. Wanna return. Okay, Slacking instead. Nothing I can do. It is what it is. I think I played it right, but... I wanted the explosion last turn when I switched to Slowbro. It didn't do it. It's fine. I'm gonna go to Crook. I'm gonna go to Crook, and I'm hoping for Darm again. Okay. Okay, we're back at the start, which means we can go back to the default plan and hopefully not get flinched. Because we're in trouble now with Dreadnought. We're in some trouble with Dreadnought. The good news is I think Slowbro might be able to deal with it as well. Okay. Rock Tomb. It switched again. Frostlass. Wait, this might be fine. Hold on. Hold on. So... he's -1 speed. 82. Do I outspeed? I do outspeed! Oh my god, that I got really lucky here. I got around Destiny Bond. But now we have a different problem. Which is Darm. Okay, so I do have to calc now. Okay, so Darm is going to EQ. 100%. I can go to Dreadnought. Not Dreadnought. I can go to Crook to get the Intimidate off, and then go to Slowbro if need be. I'm gonna go to Crook. An EQ is fine. It's -1. I think I hit it here. Whoops. Just keep that up there. I think I hit it here. I think I just go for Foul. Well, I'm gonna go to Bulldoze. I'm gonna Bulldoze lower its speed. That's probably not the play, but it is what it is. Okay, lowered its speed. It probably doesn't help, but I thought it might. I don't think it does. If it crits, it kills me. Okay, I have to go to Slowbro now. I have to go to Slowbro, and Slowbro needs to stay above what HP to live a explosion? 103. It has to stay above 103. I'm gonna click Slack off here. Ah, that probably wasn't necessary. I forgot about the citrus. I Scald now. Burn. Get a burn. Get a burn. Okay, how many Slack offs do I have? I have 4 more. I'm gonna Scald here. Okay. Okay. So what is Crook's? No, I don't think I can go to Crook. EQ crit does 109. Crook is at 87. Okay, it outspeeds me here. I'm gonna Thunder Wave. Why'd I Thunder Wave? It's a ground type. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, Rock Polish is fine. I think either way, if I Psybeam, I'm Scalding and hoping for the burn. Flinch me. Dude. I think we lose Slowbro now, 100%. Wait, it might not explode since it's the final Pokemon. I might be doing this dumb. I think I am. I think I am being dumb here. I don't think it explodes. Can I get a burn just to... Okay, we're good. Even if it would've, it's fine. We lose slacking, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I kind of figured we would. Okay. Repel, Pokevile, PC, slacking. I'll get the item off of it later. Let's get you and you. No, I'd rather have you over Dreadnought. Okay. Okay, just to get around the map. There's Snowscape. Okay, this doesn't really matter because I'm overleveled. Just Fire Punch. And Fire Punch. Cool. Pokeball. Moongus back to Incineroar. Very happy I put an Incineroar on the team now, just to deal with these battles. Goes back to Croc. Crunch. Okay. Meteor Falls. We have a new encounter. Okay. There are 5 rooms, so do I get this room, which is Solrock, Lunatone, Pinecone, Shuckle, Citadel, Pancham, Gothita, Morpeko, Ice Cube, Minior, Cyclizar, and Varoom. Oldrod is Carablast or Shelmet. I think I wait. I don't like any of it. I think I wait. Pineco would be nice just to get Fortress, Steel type. Tanky Steel is cool, but I think I wait. Floor 2, Cyclizar is it's one of the highest odds. An Arrow would be nice. Magearna has a 1% chance. Magearna? 1%? Diancie has a 1. If I wait till Steven's room, I get a guaranteed Beldum, but I think that's too late. I think I wait for the pseudo room. Yeah, that. I think I just wait. Okay. Full heal. Don't know why I went up to get it. Let's run through this real quick. Do you have anything for me? No. Okay. We don't have Surf, so we can't get... Well, that's a problem. Psybeam. Psybeam. Okay. Rock Smash. Okay. Cool. Got Strength. Haven't battled you yet. Oh, you didn't KO. That's kind of wild. We're almost 20 levels above. I don't think I can beat Fantina yet. Whoops. Okay. Oh, you have more Pokemon. Okay. Back to wait. Do I get an egg hatch in Lava Ridge? Verdant Turf. I have to run back and can hatch an egg back there, can't I? Yeah, this is Verdant Turf, not Lava Ridge. That's on me. Move. We're getting both of them back to back, so it doesn't really matter which one I hatch. So the Verdant Turf egg is Chikorita. It's a fairy type. It is what it is. Not great, not horrible. I'll level it up afterwards. And now we run up here. Okay, run. Haven't battled you apparently. Crunch. Just gonna be safe. Sparkling Aria. And same thing. Okay, Krokorok goes down. Okay. Yeah. The final egg is normally hatched on top of Mount Chimney, which we are at. And this will be a water type. Froakie? Just should have gave me Tepig. Should have gave me Tepig or Cyndaquil so that I had all Gen 2 or I had all ZA. It's fine. Okay. So between episodes, I will be planning for a double battle. This is where I pretty much have stopped every time that I've played my playthrough before I was doing this, making videos more or less. Yeah, I don't know if we can beat it. I'm really bad at planning for double battles in general, so I do think my team can beat it, but the Storm Drain Cradilly is a problem. I don't really have a way to beat Centiskorch. All my answers to Centiskorch really die to Cradilly. So I have to figure out a way to either ignore one or the other, and I don't know the ideal way to do that. But yeah. With that, this has been episode 17 of my Pokemon Emerald Imperium Hardcore Nuzlocke. Have a good day, everyone. See you later.